I just look up to the sky when I'm fiending. She just an angel with eyes of a demon. She icicle nitrogen type to be screaming. When no one around, she gon' write for me scheming. Even if seeming, I dream to be born.
What's going on, guys? Today, as promised, we're going to be rebuilding this Edlebrock Carb. I finally got the rebuild kit in the mail. It's going to be a kind of short video. I'm just going to kind of document just slightly what I'm doing, not 100%. So if you're watching this video to learn, it's probably not the best video to watch. But first, I'm going to start taking these two bolts out here. And then there's little clips right here. And I'm going to pop this bar off. And the same thing over here for the choke plate. I'm going to take all that apart, and then I'm going to start taking these screws all out of the top. So let me get that done real quick, and we'll see what it looks like. We got it taken apart, got the top taken off. I can kind of see all this stuff in here. It looks like sand. That could possibly be why the thing is running like shit, to be honest. Down here is your jets, and here primaries and secondaries. Pop these baffles out. I'm going to pull the jets out, and then I'm going to start taking the venturis off and see how we get from there. It's a lot worse looking than I thought, but I'm going to get these baffles out. The underside of this, the gasket doesn't look too bad. Here's the accelerator pump, your floats. So I'm gonna have to pull them floats and stuff off. I'll show you guys what's up with that. But let me get this all taken apart and I'll be right back. So I got everything out of here. In this little spot, in the back of the carburetor, there's like a little brass sleeve right here, and then underneath it is a check ball. So you got to make sure you get that out and not lose it. Your rebuild kit will come with a new one anyway, but look at how nasty it is inside here. It's filthy. So now I'm going to pull these floats off. These are pretty easy. You just push, and then the pin comes out. Let's see, pull the pin out. I need something sharp. Let me get these floats off and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright guys, so we got it all disassembled. I went and soaked a bunch of these in a carburetor cleaner. Everything's nice and clean. Inside the bowls are nice and clean. I put the jets back in. Now I'm going to start reassembling with the new gaskets and start putting it back together. I noticed that these pieces right here, you can't put the screen. The screen doesn't fit on the inside of them, so I'm not going to use them. I'm just going to use the old ones. They're soaking right now, so they should be fine as long as they're clean. So I'm just going to reuse the old ones, throw new gaskets on everything, put it back all together. So let me start putting this back together, and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit, and we'll see how I'm going. So I'm putting this thing back together, and I ran into my first issue. As you can see, I got the floats all on and adjusted. Venturis are all in. Everything's all in. My first issue was this accelerator pump. I had to ream this hole out. I didn't have a drill bit small enough, so I ended up having to use, I'm not sure where I put it. Oh, engraver. Go back upstairs, bud. But that's the first issue that I've had putting this thing together, was getting this accelerator pump hole reamed out enough to where this S bracket would fit on there. So we'll be right back. I'm gonna throw the rest of this together real quick. Here it is, all cleaned up, all put back together. Everything's pretty much where it needs to be at this point. This bracket I put back on, it doesn't really do anything, but it's back on anyway. So the next step is to throw it back on the car. I'm gonna loop this in with another video putting it back on the car. You can see it's all nice and clean in there. So that's it for now. I'm gonna clean up the car, back it out a little bit, and probably do a video putting it back on, and maybe a video of tuning it. I'm not sure. So stay tuned. Guys, we're back again. I'm rolling this into the video, the rebuild of the carburetor, because why not? So we got a carburetor sitting here, clean, rebuilt, ready to go. We got our gasket laying on there. So essentially, what you're gonna do, if you don't already know, you're gonna take your carburetor, you're gonna place it atop of your intake manifold. We're gonna tighten the bolts up, hook up your fuel lines, your vacuum lines, your throttle cable over there in the back there, and I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not something that you should have to learn. I'm doing this one-handed, by the way. That just shows how much, look at that. Carburetor installed. We're going to fire her up right now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to throw the bolts in. Let's get this tightened up. This vacuum line goes here. This cable gets belted. Oh, we're stuck. We're stuck. Right. Jesus. Now I forget where that goes, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, let me get this bolted down. I got the studs right here, and the studs on the back came off. So, you know, let me get this bolted up real quick, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to tune an Edlebrock carburetor after rebuild. So, be right back. As you can hear, it's running. It's idling a little rough right now. I'm having a little trouble tuning it. I'm doing everything that I've seen on the on YouTube videos that I've watched, and this is the best I can get it running right now. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm not a carburetor guy per se, so I don't really know exactly, you know, how to tune these things 100%. So I gotta wait until either my dad can come over and show me the proper way to do it, or I find vacuum gauge to run a vacuum line and then go off vacuum. But as you can see, it's idling on its own. I just knocked over some of that shit. Got good oil pressure, temperature's not really going anywhere yet, and we got some popping, but that's about it for this video, guys. There's really not much else I can do to this right now. I got it running. Hold on. Carb's on and she's running, so it's not running that great, but I mean, it's running. So that's it for now, guys. That's it for now. Like I said, I don't know if you can hear me during the video. I'm gonna wait until I can get my dad out here. He's a carburetor guy. He can do things by ear, so he can adjust that up for me and get it running perfect. Drop that. But that's it for now. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, if you guys are interested in the Scrap Metal TV snapback, throw it down in the comments, and or hit up my Instagram, and we'll make it happen. So much love to all you guys that are subscribed, all my supporters and everything. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.